she's going through, she looking through her little envelope like, okay, let me hurry up and get her money and move on so I can get a place to stay. But the owner, the West Indian lady, is legit. Okay, I hate them old legit bitches. Damn, even like, damn, we can't never have no fun with an old legit bitch. Fuck. Already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube. And for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes, you babies, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it, okay? Because we didn't almost reach our goal over there on the Patreon, and I'm trying to figure out what's the next level for us, okay? But anyway, putting that aside, let's get to Sister Soldiers, the coldest winter ever, this is going to be 10 or 11. I don't freaking know. Anyway, where we left off, you have winter in the park with Midnight sitting at a picnic table with bird shit on it, okay? Discussing what is next for young Winter, okay? Because keep in mind, Winter's father and his entire organization was investigated by the feds. And like I told you, once the feds get their eye on you, oh, you ain't coming off, okay? You ain't getting out their eye for nothing. So the entire organization has been snatched, okay? Winter's mammy is back in Brooklyn, right? Midnight has just told Winter, Santiago told me for you to take your ass back to Brooklyn. Winter is befuddled because she's like, wait a minute, why would I go back to Brooklyn when my father drilled into my head to stay the fuck out of Brooklyn? That's just making no sense to me. Midnight says to her, oh, you too good for Brooklyn? Winter responds, are you too good for Brooklyn? I mean, I'm not the one with my bags packed. Midnight responds, don't worry about me. I'm the cleanest one out of them all. And the last thing I'm going to do is stay here in Brooklyn and get caught up with the rest of the bullshit. I got to go. Okay, whatever money I have in my pocket, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to go somewhere, probably down south, because that's what niggas do. Okay, up north, when they done some foul shits, they take themselves down here, maybe to North Carolina or Atlanta, something like that. Okay, that's what they do. Right, Midnight trying to wind this thing up, okay, because he don't have his whole life to be coddling Winter's ass, okay? So what he did was he bent over, kissed her sweetly on her face, and with that kiss, Winter said to herself, this man just stole my childhood crush from me. All I have left is the memories in this envelope that he gave her earlier on. Okay. Now, before she knew it, she was like, take me with you, Kofi Sidibe. Take me to Squaffy. Why don't I know that nigga's name? But anyway, take me with you, Kofi. Midnight turned around and said, oh, you tripping. You is definitely tripping. Answer, no, girl. Now, Winter said, why not? I don't want to be your girlfriend. We could just put our little money together and make it work. I'm 17, I'm more mature than you think. Midnight's response to that was, it has nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with any of the things that you're talking about, okay? He said, like I already told you, I got to do what I got to do. What happened to your family ain't no secret. Everybody knows you're hiding from Natalie and all those silly bitches, and they already know. He grabbed the leftover newspaper from the table beside us. He balled it up in his fist and pushed it into my face. Can't you read? Now, hold on, Kofi City Bay. Hold on, Clarence. Hold the fuck up. You're doing too much, okay? Because one thing about Midnight's character, y'all tell me, I feel like he's a little bit disrespectful to women. Like his attitude towards women is Like, how did you get there? Why you be so mad? Why you be so quick to disrespect a woman because a woman does not think exactly like a sister soldier? You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman doesn't have to be a sister soldier in order to be legit. Now, I ain't saying that he's supposed to take Winter and, pick her up and whisk her away to the land of Oz. What I am saying is what you don't do is take a piece of paper, ball it up in your hand, and throw it in her face. Santiago has been in the newspaper every day. Page 2, page 3, page 4. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Dumb women. You don't even know what's going on around you. If it ain't on the front page, you don't know. But you know the name of every designer in Bloomingdale's. Hell no, you can't come with me. Your dumb ass ain't bringing me down. Winter says she stood on the steps crying. He drove right past her. I ripped open the envelope and couldn't believe I was flipping through 10s, 20s, and 50s. The grand total was $3,000. $3 measly $1,000. What the hell was I supposed to do with that? In the envelope was a business card turned backwards. Scrawled across the back of the card in neat handwriting, it read, I know you don't like her, but she can help you get your head together. I flipped to the front and Sister Soldier's name was on it with an address and a phone number. I sucked my teeth and put the envelope in the pocketbook. I just feel like Midnight is the type of man that is way too hard on women. And I've come across some men like that. And I'd be like, what did your mother do? Did she not breastfeed you, buddy? Is that why you so mad at women? What happened? Did, a lesbian take your mammy from your pappy? What happened? Why you so mad for? Midnight's appearance seems very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, from head to toe, it seems like it's beautiful. You know how, that type that pop, that thing that give you that, you know what I'm saying? But I would be so turned off by his personality. So turned off, because you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. Now, you might talk to that young bitch Winter any kind of way, but you ain't gonna talk to me, okay? Because I do some shit like throw a dead bird on top of your after a legend, okay? Yeah, that's me. That's me. He looking around like, who the fuck did this? And I be standing, I don't know. After she stood there for a minute, on the picnic table with birds everywhere, she walked around, because she ain't got no home, she ain't got nothing to do, okay? So she walking around, and she walked herself into a cafe, okay? Now, she's sitting there in the cafe trying to come up with a plan, all right? Now, she came up with a 17-year-old plan. That's what she did, She thinking to herself, well, I don't want to go back to Brooklyn because I'm not going to get them bitches the satisfactory to see me, back in Brooklyn after my father then put us on a whole different level out there in Long Island. Now, remember, that bitch didn't even want to leave Brooklyn in the first place, right? But now she don't want to go back. And in life, we all know that sometimes you got to go backwards in order to go forwards. Right, she's sitting in the coffee shop and she's going through the classifieds, right? And for those people who don't know what a classified is, it used to be this thing called a newspaper. Okay. And instead of you going on the internet to search apartment.coms, you literally had to go buy a newspaper. Okay. And they had all kinds of things, a single woman wanting, black man with BC. Okay. With BBC, if you know what I'm saying. Right. It would be, room for rent in the classified. It would be dog for sale, all kinds of things, That's how we communicated before the World Wide Web, okay? I cannot believe that I am that fucking old. Like, when I was in college, I think my first or second year in college, that's when they had introduced us to the World Wide Web, child. Okay, we had to do a whole paper on that yet, right? But I didn't know that it was going to be like this. Anyway, I digress. Now, she picked out this place that she thought would be perfect for her, okay? Next thing you know, she's standing in front of this beautiful brown stone that was gated, okay? And a West Indian woman asking her, yes, child, how can I help you? Winter says to her, I'm interested in your apartment. Now, okay. In Winter's mind, she believed because she was dressed like a grown woman and from head to toe, fashionable and things like that, that the woman just would be like, oh, you got money. Okay, then we're going to make this happen. Answer no. Now, the West Indian woman asked Winter, are you alone? Okay, Winter said, yes, I am. She was kind of irritated because she's like, what the f*** do you mean? Am I alone? I'm here alone. What are you talking about? So Winter says, yes, I am. Okay. And she's trying not to sound snotty, but like I said, she's irritated. She went into her front pocket, on her multicolored dress, which is probably a moo child, okay, and pulled out a small key and unlocked the gate. What's your name? She asked. Winter responded, Winter Schulman. I said proudly. Are you married? She answered, no, I'm not married. Do you have any children? No, I am a single 22-year-old student. Okay. Winter's a quick liar. I don't like them quick lying bitches. Them quick line bitches you will get caught up in all kinds of shenanigans with them. So any quick line bitch, I'd be like, no bitch, I can't fuck you because you old quick line bitch. The West Indian woman continues to explain to her, okay, well, if you're interested in living here, let me tell you how we do things, okay? When it get cold, we turn down the heat, so you're going to have to use extra blanket, okay? That's just a way of us preserving energy and keeping costs low, okay? And are you planning on being here for the winter? The woman continues to say, because I don't rent by the week, okay? This ain't no hoe house. This is an upstanding, God-fearing, Holy Ghost of the church house, and you can't do nothing but go in and go out, okay? You can't have no extra neighbors. I don't want to hear none of that shit. All right, this is a good place, and we're going to keep it this way. She slid behind the door of her apartment and came back with a clipboard. Who is she fooling? I thought to myself, what difference does it make if I sign a lease? When I'm ready to bounce, I'm going to bounce. What is she going to do? Call the rent police? No, she won't call the rent police, but what she will call is Mr. Equifax, Mr. Expern, and Mr. TransUnion. She don't know that, okay, because she young. She don't know how important it is to have good credit. Now we on a tour of the little apartment. Winter's still looking at the lady sideways like, bitches, you trying to run game on me? Answer, no, Winter, you trying to run game on her. How does that work? You mad at her because she trying to run game on you, but you the one that running game on her? Child bang, that's a businesswoman. She ain't got time for you children playing games on her. So she think that the lady is going to be worrisome, but she decides to pay the lady anyway, right? Because, she got that $3,000 in her pocket. Now, she's going through, she looking through her little envelope like, okay, let me hurry up and get this bitch her money and move on so I can get a place to stay. But the owner, the West Indian lady, is legit. Okay, I hate them old legit bitches. Damn, you be like, damn, we can't never have no fun with the old legit bitch. Fuck, she gonna make me sign this thing right. Ow! The legit West Indian lady said, here you go. Here's the application right here. Because you just can't just walk in here. Okay, fill out the application. Now, on the application process, they asking you, where did you live before? They asking you, what job do you have? Because they not about to put you in no apartment and you don't have no job. Okay, you got this much rent, but what about next month's rent? What about next month's rent? Then she got to worry about taking Winter's ass to court, okay? And she ain't nothing but 17 years old, and the judge going to be like, why the hell did you rent to a 17-year-old any daggone way, right? But anyway, Winter is filling out the application with a whole bunch of lies. Now, next, the woman explains to her that she does not take cash because she sees Winter fiddling around with the cash, okay? We don't take cash. Here, do you have a check? Winter is like, a check? Now, the woman is looking over the application. Child, I thought you said that you was 22. Oh, I messed up. I'm sorry. I forgot that a birthday passed. My bad. I'm 22. Well, we do know that you didn't go to school to learn, that all you was doing in school was showing off your outfit. So that might be part of the reason why your ass can't A. The total pickup for the keys and to move in is $1,900. $1,900? Answer, no, I can't do that. The woman says procedure is normally a security deposit and 2 months rent up front. It's just to cover anything you leave broken in the apartment. Damage to the rug, if you fall on hard times and miss a payment. Don't worry, child. It's fully refundable at the end of the lease. If everything is in order, you can get your 2 month security back in full. Lies. You know goddamn well that them apartment owners find a reason to keep your money, child. I don't give a fuck if you got that apartment rug cleaned by professional cleaners that they pay, okay, to come in and clean the goddamn rug. They still gonna make you clean that rug or replace that rug. Now, it don't matter, because Winter in her head like, I'm not giving this bitch shit. I'm just about to go back to Sterling and make him feel real good and tell him that I need to stay with him a little while longer. You know, Sterling in our mind is that old Jaleel White. Winter returns back home, or, you know, temporary home, to Sterling's place with her bags packed at the door, because she was only supposed to stay with Sterling 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Now, I'm surprised that Sterling had her bags packed at the door, because, you know, Sterling liked Winter, or so we thought. Winter's coming through the door, okay? She sits down on the couch. Sterling comes from the back and says, hello, Winter. Winter goes, Sterling, come sit with me. I have a plan for us that we need to discuss. Sterling interrupts abruptly and says to her, I thought you was leaving. You know, you only said 2 weeks. You know, so it's time for you to go. Now, Winter is taken aback like, I know this damn Negro is not trying to kick me to the curb. Answer, yes, he's trying to kick you to the curb, girl. Sterling says, and tonight you're leaving, right? He interrupted in a voice that attempted to be authoritative. He started mouthing words, but no sound was coming out. It was like he wanted me to read his lips or something. In a low, low voice, Winter, I have company. I said loudly, company? Yeah, bitch, company. It's here like Winter is a trip, because she think the only person that can be smart, sassy, sneaky, hoish is her. She's the only person allowed to do these things, okay? That man Sterling, you think he don't know that you don't like him for real? Girl, please. Sterling continues to say, remember when you called me to come and get you from Long Island? Remember I told you someone was here? Well, she's in the back room, and I don't want no trouble, Winter. You did say you were leaving tonight. It's been 2 weeks. Ooh, girl, that dude was he wasn't doing anything but burning you out for them 2 weeks, girl. You thought you was running him, girl, and running game on him, girl, and he was running game on you the whole time. Ow. Now, out comes Miss Judy from the back room, okay? Oh, so this is young Winter. I packed your stuff for you. I would be heated. Bitch, don't touch my stuff. Okay, but anyway, she says, you have some really nice things. Then came the intruding questions. Where does your father work? What does your mother do? Sterling told me that you live in a big old house out in Long Island. What's going on? Are you in school? Are you in college? Sterling interrupted Judy's interrogation. Winter, I'll help you carry your things downstairs. But I don't have a ride, Winter begged. Sterling, aren't you going to drive me home? Judy cut in. Answer, no. He can't take you home because our movie starts at 8:05. Sterling already called your dad before you even got here. Your dad's going to pick you up downstairs at 7:30. Ooh, that bitch Judy. That bitch Judy. I'm a Judy, y'all. I'm a Judy. I can't lie. I'm a Judy, y'all. I'm an old antagonizing bitch. I'm sorry, but I'm a Judy. In fact, I have been Judy before. Okay, definitely. So Judy goes on to say, so is your mother or your father Sterling's mother, sister, or brother? What's going on? What is this? A goddamn interview? Winter blurts out and says, losing her cool. She scooted over to Sterling's side. Sterling, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to aggravate your little cousin. It was just small talk. Then she turned to me. I'm sorry. I just thought it was nice that your parents trusted Sterling to babysit. Your families must be really close. Sterling interrupts again and says, Winter, let's go downstairs. Now, Winter's at the train station, standing there, frigging homeless. Do you hear me? Homeless. She broke down and called Natalie, okay? There was only one place to go. A place I used to love, Brooklyn. When Natalie answered, she was all hyped up and happy to hear from me. Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. Now, remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves you babies. Have a good one. Peace.